Hey y'all. This is going to be a reading for Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising. It is general, so it's not going to resonate for every Sagittarius out there, so just take what fits for you. Leave the rest behind for somebody else. I come up with multiple scenarios and I don't sugarcoat anything. So, if it doesn't resonate with you, please make sure you check out your Sun, your Moon, and your Rising signs. Excuse me. Or possibly a later reading, because your messages could be there. We're not all on the same timeline. If you are a cross-watcher and you are interested in a Sagittarius, keep in mind energy is fluid, so this could actually be a message for you. Feel free to switch the roles, take it how it resonates. If anybody is interested in a personal reading, all of that information is in the description box below. You'll find my email address and a link to my Facebook page. Feel free to message me through either. I want to thank everybody for the likes, the shares, the subscribes, the comments. I appreciate you so much. A big shout out to Moonstone 111826. Sent me a message like on my Facebook page last night. Multi-paragraph message. Just blew me away. I am so thankful for what you did, because it was coming at a time when I was ready to just say, you know, does anybody really care that I sit here and watch this or do this, and stress of life and everything, and you know, just like I say, I've never cared. See, I've never been a person who cared about whether people like me or not. I don't do anything for attention. I do it because it's things that show people who I am. Like when I post memes and whatnot, everybody's like, yeah, you didn't even get a single like. I don't care. I don't care if nobody likes my stuff. I don't care if nobody watches, you know. I do this because it helps me to put things I've learned in life out into the universe, out into the ethers, in hopes that somebody gets something out of it. And that message came and told me, even one person, and you know, I get messages randomly now and then, but yours was so, I felt so seen and so understood that I literally cried for an hour afterwards. Not sad, but just, it's like the Grinch when his heart grew 3 times bigger that day. That's what I felt. I'm like, I'm leaking. No, it just, I was overwhelmed with emotion to feel, you know, I've spent my whole life being misunderstood and awkward and the weirdo and the loner, because, you know, I remember coming home when I was 9-10 years old, crying to my mom going, why doesn't anybody like me? And it was just because I was different. I was the smart girl. I was the awkward girl. I was the nerd that, you know, I got bullied. I got made fun of. So I always just kept to myself, and I always felt like nobody would ever understand me. And your message showed me that somebody actually gets it. And my heart goes out to you for understanding, because it takes a special kind of person to understand the complexity of someone like me and someone like you. So I appreciate you. I appreciate everybody who takes the time to reach out to me, and it's overwhelming. This is therapy to me. It's not about the likes. It's not about the subscribes. It's about helping someone by putting myself out there. And I apologize if my message back to you was awkward. I don't talk well to people. I don't. I'm an awkward person, but authentically, that's just me. That's just who I am. But again, thank you. Anyway, Sagittarius. The song I had coming through for you, and it has been all damn day in my head, and I've listened to 100. I had the radio cranked the whole time I was out working. I was trying to get it out of my head. I didn't want it. I woke up with it in my head this morning, and I have never been able to stand this song, especially when it was popular back in 2012, because it was all the time. Carly Rae Jepsen, Call Me Maybe. And I'm like, oh no, not bubblegum pop, because I'm a heavy metal chick. I like rock music. I like it loud and thundering and booming and screaming, and that's the kind of music that I can relate to. But no, you got Carly Rae Jepsen. Here's my number, so call me baby. Yeah, all day. Um, the song is about like love at first sight and almost feeling this desperation of wanting to hear, get closer to this person. I threw a wish in a well, don't ask me, I'll never tell. I looked at you as it fell, and now you're in my way. When she says, and now you're in my way, it's like, and now I can't do anything else because you are my primary focus. I'd trade my soul for a wish, pennies and dimes for a kiss. I wasn't looking for this, but now you're in my way. There was a line later that says, you took your time with the call. I took no time with the fall. You gave me nothing at all, but still you're in my way. In her way from moving on and like, because she even says all the other boys try to chase me, but here's my, it's like that person is the primary focus and nobody else can even compare. But yet it's kind of unrequited. Like the other person ain't giving back the same reception. So take that how it resonates for you. I'm not quite sure what that was all about, but anyway, let's get your oracle cards here. We have Wolf Spirit, turn knowledge into wisdom. So what I'm feeling with this, if you were, had like a crush on somebody that was, wow, that's just too bright. I look so pale. Let me try switching it. And now I look like an Oompa Loompa, but we're going to go with it. Wolf Spirit, turn knowledge into wisdom. If you were dealing with like an unrequited thing, maybe you learned your lesson from that, not to fall so hard so fast. You're taking the lessons you've learned in life and you're applying them to your life, because that's the whole point of the lessons. And if you do not learn from it and apply it to your life and create boundaries against certain things, I'm sorry, my camera has a mind of its own when it comes to the autofocus. If you don't apply that to your life, you're going to relearn the lesson. So I feel like this is saying things you have learned from the past, but you could have been dealing with an unrequited thing, like really fell for somebody. You are unlimited. What you can create is unlimited. Okay, so you have unlimited potential. What I'm feeling is don't waste your time on somebody who isn't reciprocating. Okay, isn't giving you back what you're putting in. Don't set your focus on somebody. What's that phrase? Don't make someone a priority who only makes you an option. Okay, let's get you a couple romance angels. I'm sorry, there's let's see what we got here for Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Sagittarius. Okay. We have I can't make this shit up. Unrequited love. Unrequited love. There's not enough attraction or chemistry to keep this relationship going. Okay. What else do we have here for Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising? Past life relationship. You have known each other before. Okay. Deception. Someone is wearing a false self mask in this relationship. Now, when I'm getting that, it's seeming to me like someone may be giving you, playing hard to get. It just popped into my head. Playing hard to get. Somebody may be playing hard to get. You might think it's unrequited because they're not giving you back the same in return. Okay, but there is a deep soul connection with this person. Past life, it could be this life. This could be an ex or just somebody that you've, known before in your life. But I feel like this person is pretending to not like you. They're playing hard to get. They're trying to get you to chase them, is what I'm getting from this. And this is it. Turn your knowledge into wisdom. Don't let anybody make you chase them. Prove yourself to them. No, don't do it. Don't do it. If this person ain't gonna come at you for real and show you how they feel, don't even waste your time. That's just, it's a waste of time. So let's see what we got here. But I mean, unless you're into, if you want somebody to play coy, to play hard to get, if you like this. Some people get into that. I don't understand it, but I feel like this person they expect to be chased. They might be, they might be used to being chased. But if they're not even giving you anything back in return, I wouldn't waste my time on it. This is where your unlimited potential comes in. Don't hold yourself back. Like she says in this song, and now you're in my way. Like, you're keeping me from exploring any other options because all my focus is on you. If all your focus is on somebody and they're not giving you back the same in return, or they're pretending that they don't care, take it at face value, okay? Because that's just somebody that plays games. If you're into those sort of games, more power to you, but most people are not. So let's see what we got here in the recent past energy for Sagittarius. We have the Six of Swords. Moving away from something, walking away, moving on. I feel like you took the time to think about it, because if you see on this card, the four of Swords are broken here on the ground, and then the Two of Swords are not crossed. They're separated, and the choice is to move on, to ascend, to grow, like, you've outgrown the situation. You took the time, you took the space to really analyze it and see, do I want to invest in this? But I feel like you're moving on. What's the Six of Swords about here for Sagittarius in the recent past? Hierophant. Taurus energy. King of Pentacles. Ooh. This could have been a marriage. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy. Four of Wands. Oh. Oh. This could have been, like, you wanted to marry this person. This was your person. Four of Wands. Four of Wands, King of Pentacles. You were loyal. You were all for this. The Hierophant. You wanted a higher level of commitment, marriage. You felt like this was your person. And after, I feel like there was a break here between the two of you. You had to move on. Oh, that's sad. I'm like, it literally, it's hurting my heart. I'm sorry. I can't stand the orange. We'll go back to that. I look a little pale, a little yellow, but turn it down a little bit. I don't know. I don't know what to do with this lighting. I really don't. We'll go back to the orange, I guess. At least I have some color and don't look yellow or pale. So anyway, let's see what's going on in the current energy for Sagittarius. I'm sorry, I'm awkward and weird. And the funny thing is, I put these out there. It's easy for me to just let my authenticity and true self shine, because I am alone in my bedroom and this is just a camera, and yeah, I don't care. If I were actually around people, unless there are people that I'm really close to and I can vibe with, nope, I will sit and keep my mouth shut. Yep. Because I'm just the kind of person that if I don't like the energy that's around me, I won't. Like, there are certain people in my life that I can be around that, oh, I'll talk their ear off. That's how you know if I genuinely like you. I will talk your ear off. And then there's, if I'm quiet around you, yeah, no. Nope. Current energy is the Ace of Wands. Passionate new endeavor, passionate new beginning. What is this about? What's this Ace of Wands about here in the current energy for Sagittarius? The Hermit, Virgo energy. You've been working on yourself, haven't you? King of Swords. Ooh, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. Okay. Eight of Pentacles, Two of Swords. All right. So you've been, all right. You've been working on yourself, the Hermit and the King of Swords, but you may have become a little cold, a little detached. You've learned to turn off your emotions when it comes to things. You've learned how to... Now, that is part of the process. Eventually, the feelings will come back to you. But, part of the process is reining that in, okay? Eventually, you will feel again, but you get to one point where you stop. You stop letting just... You become detached. You become kind of cold and emotionless. That can be good or bad. In the bad sense, it can really... People might be a little turned off by that. Okay, like if you seem too cold and detached. But at the same time, it's also one of those things that if somebody ain't coming towards you like authentically in genuine energy, that you, like, you'll feel it. Like you'll feel, because the King of Swords is all about truth, honesty, real. If somebody comes at you for real, then you know it when you're in that King of Swords energy, because that's when you get that spark and you start, I feel like you're in this energy of you want to maybe start something new, put yourself back out there, but you're kind of stuck. Maybe you've gotten a little too secure in that cold, detached energy, which is fine. Sometimes we get stuck. You got the Two of Swords here. Sometimes we get stuck and we don't know how to get out of it. So you're just kind of working on you with this Eight of Pentacles, trying to be secure in yourself. Okay. Now, what are the challenges here for Sagittarius? What are the challenges here for Sagittarius? Three of Wands. Okay. You feel like you're waiting for something. You're waiting for... You're waiting for this person to come back because you felt that, they were the one you wanted. They were the one. But in that time that you're waiting for them, I feel like you've grown. You can see these flowers and branches sprouting on these wands. What's this Three of Wands about here in the challenges? What's this Three of Wands about here in the challenges? The Star card, Aquarius energy. Queen of Swords. Ooh. And the Hangman. You've been waiting for so long that you've grown, and you're trying to see things. It's changed your perception, your perspective on things, but I feel like you think it has, But if you notice this hangman, now normally the hangman hangs upside down so he can see things from a different perspective, but he's got his head turned upright, so he's still looking at it in the same way. You like haven't been able to move on from something because you're not changing your perception about it. You still see somebody for this amazing creature that you first fell in love with. Even though you've grown and whatnot, you've pulled away from it, but it's still in your way. You're still somehow energetically connected to it because you're still holding space. You're still holding space for whatever this is to come back. So let's get a potential outcome. I say potential because we all have free will. We all have the ability to change the outcome based on our own actions. Nothing is set in stone. So what is the potential outcome here for Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Judgment? That epiphany, that aha moment where you finally go, oh, now it all makes sense. You're seeing things clearly. That's that turning knowledge into wisdom, because I feel like you've learned, you've grown, you've adapted all this, but yet you're still holding on to, you haven't released it. You've healed from it, you've grown from it, but you haven't released it. So what's this Judgment card about here in the potential outcome? Knight of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy. King of Cups. Okay. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio energy. And the Two of Cups. Okay, so you're realizing that this person was just playing games. That's the Knight of Wands. This is somebody that they were playing with your emotions. The Knight of Wands will like charm you, seduce you, to get you, like this person may be coming back trying to seduce you, trying to, it might be like an on and off thing. It's like the reason you haven't released them is I feel like they have you. I feel like once you start to let go, and this is the way it usually happens, once you start to let go and they realize, oh, wait, I haven't heard from Saggy in a while. I better pick up the phone and call and go, hey, how you doing? Reel you back in. That's what this tattoo on my chest is. It's a heart with a fish hook in it. It's a tribute to a friend of mine who has passed on that yes, we called him the fisherman because that's the way it was. Even if I was trying to move on, if I was going on, I always, that's all I had to do. Call, text. Yeah. It's just the way it was. Always, because, you're still holding space in your heart for this person to come back. And I feel like that epiphany you're having is that you're realizing, you're turning that knowledge into wisdom. You're no longer going to repeat the same cycle because you want to be this King of Cups. You are this emotionally mature, emotionally stable, and you want something that is emotionally reciprocated. You want the Two of Cups. Now tell me about this Two of Cups. Is there a Two of Cups coming in? What is this Two of Cups about? What is this Two of Cups about? Judgment again. Nope. They are coming back. This time they're coming back with love and offering you something. I say that because it is, again, the Judgment card. But in this Judgment card, you can see this skeleton couple is getting married. She's wearing a wedding dress. He's wearing a suit. Past life relationship. This is something that, oh. They're coming back. They're coming back offering you love, offering you a Two of Cups connection. They want to bring this back. Raise this from the dead is what I just heard. Raise this from the dead. Oh my. So herein lies the question. Have you grown so much? That's a tough one. So let's get some advice from Spirit. Advice from Spirit for Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising. Advice from Spirit. Page of Pentacles. Notice she's reading a stack of books there. She's learning. Turn your knowledge into wisdom. Is this something stable? Is this something solid? Can this be... does this have a stable... Now, I feel if this person hurt you before, I mean, you had to go through a lot of healing. You've went through some stuff trying to come back from this because you were all into this person in the past. Have you grown above it, beyond it, past it? I mean, all this stuff this person did to you, that makes it a little... That makes the foundation a little rocky. But to each their own. I mean, you may want to give this person another chance. What's this Page of Pentacles about? Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy. What's this Page of Pentacles about? And the advice for Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising. Thank you. Eight of Cups. I can't make this shit up if I tried. I love that when the cards really connect with me. What else can you tell me about this Page of Pentacles? Ten of Swords. Wow. I love when all my cards come together. I love it. I love it, love it, love it. Knight of Cups. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So, that's the thing. And I completely understand what it is. No, Eight of Cups and Ten of Swords. No, Spirit's like, has this person not shown you who they really are? Is there really a, you know, I mean, things happened in the past that you had to heal from. I mean, this person caused you some trauma, and that kind of shakes the foundation right there. I mean, I understand this concept with this Knight of Cups here. Yes, you can still love somebody and know that they are not good for you and that they should not be in your life. You don't automatically just hate somebody when you say, no, I have to do what's best for me. Okay? So, yes, I completely understand the concept of, I feel like you're seeing that this person's coming back because they want to have something with you. But I feel like you're just, to each their own, whatever you decide to do. But Spirit's advice would be, this person already showed you who they were. How many times you got to learn the lesson before you... It's okay to love somebody and let them go because you know they're not good for you. So take that how it resonates for you. If it does, do me a big favor. Click on that like button if you want to see more content by me. By all means, I invite you to hit that subscribe button. Otherwise, I wish you a blessed night. Much love.